Namaste guys. So in this video, some of my subscriber asked, can you make this in planetary? So I'm going to make this in planetary simulation of this gear. Okay. And if anybody asks email, I highly recommend please message me on my Facebook page. I already provide link in description. So don't ask for email. I will reply back as soon as possible whenever I see the message. So don't worry about my rate reply. So message me on Facebook, okay? And so let's start. So first thing we have to do is go here, click on in asymmetric, click on power transmission, click on gears. Now first we have to draw internal spur gear, okay? Uh, let's wait. Now choose the module, number of teeth, and the let's say the thickness, the face width. Let's say it is 30 mm. Okay. Now click OK. Now close this. Now what we need to do is select this, click on spur gear, import it. Make sure that the module is same because this gear has a module 2, so this one will also going to have a module 2. Now make the number of teeth be 30. Move downwards. Let's say face width is also 30 mm. Click OK. Now close it. Now select this face. Go to the mates. Select this face. Click OK. Select this and press Ctrl plus 8 for normal screen to the view. As you can see, they are not much, they are not totally coincide. So what we can do is simply click on it and drag it little bit here. Okay. Just to know that we are going to do simulation, not motion analysis. So I don't need to define lots of mates here. Okay. So what we can do is go to SolidWorks add-in, click on simulation, and hide the SolidWorks flow simulation because I'm not doing any kind of flow simulation. Okay. Now after that, what we need to do is go to your simulation tab, click on here, click on new study. Let's say it's a static one, click OK. Now we have to define some constraints. So select this and go to advanced fixtures. Uh, Click on cylindrical faces. Okay. So select this face and move downwards. So now try to understand what are the different constraints and their meanings. Okay, so if I select this, so it means that it is not going to move in y direction. As you can see, the value is 0. It means that it is not going to do y direction. Here you can see this gizmo. So this axis is defined by axis. If I select this, it means that it is not going to move in x direction. Okay, because if it is move, then I will get a wrong results. One more thing that we have to do is I also want that this gear will not rotate. So what I can do is select this and click and apply 0. Okay, click OK. After that, what we need to do is go here, click on advanced fixtures again. So select cylindrical face, select this internal face, go downwards, select this one 0 and select this one is also 0. Now I want to rotate it up to 3 degrees. Now d into pi divided by 180. So it is 0.0523. Just to know that all values that you put in SolidWorks are in radians units. So you need to make sure that you put the value in radians. Okay. Or let's say we wanted 5. 5 I think is much better as compared to 3 degree. So 5 into 5 by 180. It is 0.0872. So click on here, enter the value of 0.0872, 0.087. Click OK. Now what we need to define is we need to define the material. So right click on it. They all have plain carbon steel, but if you want to change the material, you can change it as per your requirement. Now here another thing that is component contact. So Right click on global, click on delete because we are going to define our own. So right click on connections, click on contact set. Make sure that is no penetration because there is no penetration between them. Okay. uh, Instead select this, right click and click on component contacts, select this one and this one. Make sure it is no penetration. You can also add friction as per your requirement. I am adding a friction of 0.05. And let's try to do the simulation. Select this face, press Ctrl plus 8 and click on run the study. If you want, you can also change the mesh geometry as per your requirement. But in my case, I'm not doing any of these things. It might take some time to do the simulation, so you need to keep calm and watch the show. So our simulation is done. Let's see the results. So right click on displacement, click on show. So as you can see, the gear has a lot of stress. Just to know, if anybody wondering why there is no stress on these gear much, the reason is that this gear has a fixed geometry. It means that this geometry is not going to move or anywhere else. That is the reason you are not able to see much stress here. Okay. But if you zoom in, you can see the teeth here are getting stressed, and you can also get the value of what is the maximum stress, that is 4.69. And it takes a lot of time in my PC as well. So do do a favor on yourself. Do the simulation on a good PC, not a PC like me. Okay. Now right click on it. You can define plot factor of safety. Okay. For example, all bodies, and set the upper limit to 10. Click OK. So factor of safety you can see. So here is a lot of stress, so you need to do work on it. Okay. So I hope you learned something from this video. Just in case, I have already teach a lot of times how to plot graphs and other things. So if you want to learn how to plot graphs and various points and values in this case, similarly what you can do is just check out the link in description of my various SolidWorks simulation courses where I've explained these things a lot of time. Okay, so you can watch it there, and I've explained it very briefly, calmly. You can watch it. And if you have any kind of doubts and queries, make sure that you ask in comments. And if you have any kind of special query, you can message me on my Facebook page. Link in descriptions. And I hope you learned something from this video. And make sure that you like, subscribe and share this video to motivate. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Namaste.